Hey all, and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again on the Xbox One PvP server. We are going to be breeding some more Terras, and not just any Terras. These should be imprinted and mutated birds. We did a trade on some of the uh, birds with one of our Alpha Tribe Alliance members, and we got some nice birds. Or some nice eggs, I should say. We have one here that is a 348 and a 326 egg, and we have a 306 and a 341 egg. So we are going to be breeding these guys and raising them up. And I'll probably be showing you guys some of the updates and telling you a little bit as we're doing this. So I'm going to plop these guys down, and actually I think first I'm going to get some meat on my inventory before this happens. That way I can put some right in. But thank you guys so much. Been getting a lot of love, and it's been pretty amazing. Really loving everything, and hopefully these guys don't take too long. I do already have a couple videos out on how to do this. So if you guys haven't seen that, it's like the first two videos. I explain pretty in depth on how to do this. But I think what we're gonna do is just go ahead and just kind of talk about it a little bit more. But these guys have already been incubating for quite a while. I've had these guys going for a little while, just so that I could come right in and do this, and you guys could see them hatch, talk about some names possibly, look at their stats, and just do updates on the birds throughout the progress. One cool thing, and I will show you this after these guys come out, I think I actually might pick that one up until this one's ready. So that one's gonna probably need another second or two. I will wait just so I don't miss it. But I don't know how long that's gonna take. It might be 5 minutes. I don't know, guys. The incubation time is super weird because it does it in like jumps. So that could be 5 minutes. See, if you can't tell, it just jumped again. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and plop down this other egg. Hopefully they'll come out at roughly the same time. And I made sure I had enough meat. I've got a couple bins full of meat here, and I've got a bird that's got like 2K meat on it, just so I could be ready for meat. I didn't know, in case we got triplets or something, I wanted to make sure I was pretty stacked on meat, just in case. It is 1.5 rate, so getting it's a little bit easier, a little bit nicer. Let's actually grab this guy and plop him down more in the center of the room. Hopefully he keeps incubating, just so when they do hatch, they're not in the air conditioners. I hope you guys have been having a lovely week. There it is, a 297 baby Pteranodon. Let's imprint on that bad boy. And let's look at these colors. Oh, that looks so sick. That looks so sick. Alright, let's give you some food. That way you can start. Wow, that's unbelievable. So what do we have here? A female. Perfect. I was really hoping we would get a female. We have a decent male, but it's not anywhere near like those parents that they were. So hopefully we can get a male here. That way we can breed them out together, but we'll just have to wait and see. This probably won't come up to be a super high. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because the parents on this bird right here, on this egg, actually had higher stats. Oh, wow. Look at that guy. Imprint. And this is a female, which is okay. It's good. I'd rather have them. We can breed with these guys, and they can be pretty nice, but we don't have a male that's currently that has super amazing stats or has the mutations on it, but we can get there. But look at these guys. Wow, that's awesome. That's so beautiful. Oh, man. I can't even imagine trying to get colors that come out like this ourselves. Let's make sure they keep getting the food that they need and keep going. So they're here. Obviously, you guys can see them. 3 hours and 20 minutes, and then this needs 4 hours basically wants care. So the care timers are going to be a little different, but this is the start of us raising these guys. Thought I'd bring you in and just to kind of show you, to tell you some bad news. The base, we are still recruiting, but the base that we originally were building to get more people, to have more space, to be able to progress more with more people in the tribe, we have some we're looking at. If you can get on my Discord channel, that's kind of how I'm doing it. I'm doing it all through my Discord channel. It's Spooner150. Just look me up on Discord. It's also on my channel. At the top, in the main page, you can see it on my wallpaper. If you come to my Discord and want to join the tribe, I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions. There's a process, but that's just to be safe more than anything. Just to make sure we don't get trolled or anything like that. So it is a bit of a process, but we are still recruiting. We do have one more member, which is Abe Lincoln. He's already in. He's a trusted friend. That's why he kind of bypassed everyone, is because I've been playing with him for a really long time. Really good buddies in real life. He only plays with Vomer and I, and he accepts orders. He's willing to do just about anything, and he loves the game. And so he did get a little bit of a skyrocket to the top and an acceptance thing, just because I know him. I know how he plays and what he can contribute to the tribe and stuff. And so hopefully you guys don't hate me for that, but that's kind of how I went about that. Just because it's hard to find people in this game that you trust, and I trust him. So that's kind of, we do have one more person. I don't know if he'll be on at all during this whole raising process, but we will do snapshots of these guys raising up, and I'll let you guys know if anything happens during the middle of it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm going to be working on these guys all weekend, and I just can't believe their colors. It's a little dark, so we're going to get this out. But man, look at that in the dark. He was all blue, or she was all blue over here. So I wonder if that's just, wow. I wonder if the light makes them change really odd colors. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Because look, if I turn off of it, it actually shows this guy is all blue, or maybe a purplish blue. But this is what I'm going to be doing. When the sheeps are ready to breed, I'm going to be breeding those, make a separate video. And then the last piece before I cut out to go to the snapshots and the updates, the Quetz is dead. Unfortunately, we have no idea what happened. If you guys really care, just so you can see we're not joking, we have all of this stuff. But, I mean, nothing has died except me right there, which is the red. But everything here, I mean, the Quetz is just dead. I don't know how any else to put it or what to say. Vomer and I logged on one day, actually a day or two ago, to tell you the truth. It was pretty recent. And when it hit 1.5 rates, we were going to grind a bunch of metal. I was actually going to show you guys the unlimited weight glitch with the Quetz. And we got on, and we looked for a while. Vomer primarily got on before me, so he was looking. And he checked the cage. The Quetz wasn't there. We went to the other base where we were building, even though I know 100% it was brought back. It wasn't there. And then when he came back, he saw the bag, the inventory bag of the dead Quetz laying there. And the thing is we actually had a really, really good saddle. We got I think it was a Mastercraft saddle on it. And generally, if you find a Quetz or any animal with that nice of a saddle, you generally take the saddle because it's just such a good saddle. And you don't pass that up. Well, it doesn't say in the tribe log that it was killed. We don't think it was killed by anyone on the server. It didn't starve to death. I made sure the night before the preserving bins were full and it had food in its inventory. My guess is the admins or the devs or whoever just did a force kill on it because it was slightly sticking into that area back there in the wall. It's a little glitchy, but for the most part it wasn't glitching in the wall. But my guess is they probably came on, just said, hey, this dino's slightly in the wall, destroyed. The weird thing is how did that happen right when Vomer logged on? I have no idea. He didn't get a thing across the top. It wasn't killed by any player. It didn't starve to death. It's just dead. And the bag was laying there when we logged in. So we got just about everything back. But the problem is we lost a lot of our building supplies that was on the Quetz, because we didn't see the bag in time, and we grabbed what we could, got it into the vault, but we couldn't grab everything. And that was like 100 walls, a ton of ramps, and just a bunch of different stuff that we actually couldn't save off the Quetz, which is a big disappointment. So we also had a threat to the server where someone was going to attack the server. Well, don't know if that's going to happen or not yet still, but it was supposed to start on today, which is Saturday, and it hasn't. And it's, 4 in the afternoon. So that's why I'm raising these guys now. It doesn't look like the threat is real. It might have been an April Fool's thing. Who knows? But the threat of the attack it doesn't seem to be apparent. So we're raising these guys. We lost the Quetz. I will do a Quetz taming video, but as of right now, that base is on hold. We are still accepting members in. If you guys want a chance, I'm not going to accept probably more than 3, and Abe already took up one of those spots. So right now, I think we want to get the tribe to 4 or 5. 4 or 5 members, and then we'll probably close it for now just to make sure everyone's, honest and truthful. We all work together well and things of that sort. But yeah, unfortunately the Quetz is dead. So right now the base is on hold, the new base, and a lot of our metal farming techniques and just getting metal in general is on hold until we can get another Quetz, which you may be seeing me try to do a solo Quetz tame, which that would be pretty cool. I've only ever done it once, and it was on my own single-player server. So we'll see. We'll see if I can pull it off, but I will record all that. So that's it. I've been rambling a lot. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me through this part. We're going to go ahead and cut out, and you guys will see these guys when they have some updates or when they need some kibble feeds and things like that. All right. I'll see you guys in a sec. I was going to try and get a couple of the imprinting sessions with the birds on, but I just figured it might be easier to kind of do an overall update of the base and the birds. As you can see, there's 2 right here. Those are the big guys. But just kind of an update. One thing you're going to see is we have a different Quetz, a new Quetz, and it is a little bit lower level. There will be a Quetz taming video coming out this coming Saturday, and it's going to be a whole video. We actually went through 4 Quetzes before I ended up taming this one on my own. This is a solo tame Quetz that I ended up pulling off on my own. I got really lucky with it. But just to kind of start the video off, this section of it, I'll show you guys the Terras and how they turned out. These are the 2 of them. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in this video or not, since some time has passed. But we ended up actually breeding and raising 5 Terras, not just these 2. And I'll show you guys those Terras as well. We've already mated these guys once so that we could keep popping out more of the higher levels. But this is the first one. I'm gonna call him Blue Lightning. We can do some naming times. This is gonna be Blue Lightning, and just for fun, Vomer and I have actually set up our armor to reflect the birds, which we haven't quite picked out base colors yet, or tribe colors, but I thought it'd be fun. So I'm actually blue, and I don't know how well I actually match it, but I think I match it pretty well. And then Vomer, where you at? Did you already go get wood?
Yep.
Okay. Vomer's up getting wood, but he matched this guy right here pretty well. So this is what they turned out to be, and we'll look at some stats here. So base stats, this is what they are. I specifically told Vomer not to pump any levels. Now, the reason, it's a 97% imprint, which is awesome for us because, to tell you the truth, guys, it's really hard for us working full-time jobs and stuff to get that. I actually woke up twice in the middle of the night, twice, when I had to work this morning just to get this guy up as high as he could. Because of how big we are, we actually didn't have all the kibble we needed for this tame, which ended up making us wait about 4 hours at one period of time to, I'm actually going to shut all that off, so you guys won't be able to see the server, but I don't want you guys to be able to see the, stuff either. So, there was a 4-hour period, and within that 4 hour period, I couldn't find anyone to trade with to get the kibble. I believe it was patchy kibble. Well, after about 4 hours, I think it was Sunday morning, I ended up jumping on, and someone finally had some patchy eggs or kibble, and we were able to trade with them. The tribe that we're now allianced with were able to trade. They traded with us, so that's all taken care of. Because of that 4 hour period, though, this guy was short by an hour on his last imprint. So we didn't get the full 100%, but as you guys can see, its stats are very, very nice. Now, I'm pretty sure in the update, they're nerfing all flyers to base movement speed. However, since he was raised and no levels have been pumped into movement speed, that is her base movement speed, which is 154. So I have a theory that as long as you haven't pumped any levels into movement speed, it will always remain that base speed. So you can still improve it. That's just a theory. We're on Xbox and the update hasn't come out yet, but that's just a theory. I'll get to Bad Chicken in a second. Bad Chicken, where I'm actually in the middle of recording, so you're good. But this is one bird. We got a 97% imprint, which is pretty awesome. This is the second one right here, and its base stats are pretty good. Unfortunately, we only got it to a 54% imprint. You know, it's as good as it could have been. We ended up needing some really random kibbles, and we just didn't end up finding a tribe that could help us out with this. So that's as good as we're going to get with those two. And then the three birds that you actually didn't get to see me raise, let's see here. I believe it's the 243 right here, which I believe we're going to call Red Wing. And we have, if you guys want better names for these birds, by the way, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments down below. But Red Wing, we've got this guy right here, which I believe I just named G and B Wing just because I thought it was a bluish green. But you can look at its stats real quick. These are just kind of other birds to give to people to not really care about since they're not the crazy high-leveled ones. But those are the stats. You can pause it if you want to go back and look at them. And then I believe there's one other one. So that's the update on the birds. Really great birds. We're already breeding these guys to get more higher level tears going, which Vomer I think might actually do some of that this week. So I'll give you updates throughout that as I can. The next big thing, update-wise on the base, is the Quetzal. Over the end of last weekend, which would have been last Friday, like March 30th, our Quetzal ended up getting killed. It didn't get killed by any player. It didn't starve to death. It was just dead. Vomer logged on, and there was the bag sitting there. Nothing was in the tribe log. So we have no idea what happened to it, but that is the reason why we have a new Quetzal, and that's the reason why there's going to be a Quetzal taming video, is because of that. So that actually halted all of the new base production because we were out of metal. We were about to get on to farm it over the weekend, and we just completely ran out. The good news is, when we got the new Quetzal, we did nothing but farm metal, and we've got this right here, and we've got everything inside this vault, and I believe the consensus was we had over 20 or 25k metal, which is awesome. If you guys want to know about the unlimited metal glitch, that's current right now, pre-update, we can show you that if you want it. Just mention it in the comments down below. So that's the update with the metal situation. The finished base building video will be out on Thursday. It will be out on Thursday. And I've got the Quetzal taming video coming out on Saturday. And then, of course, you guys are seeing this on Tuesday. So that's pretty much to sum up everything video-wise. And then a cool thing to note, just real quick, we have 3 Ovis sheep, whatever you want to call them. Did some trading through Discord, found some tribes that were willing to sell us these, and we have 2 females and 1 male. Pretty amazing. The taming's really, the breeding of them is really easy. So we're gonna get these guys breeding up, raise those babies, and guys, this is just unbelievable. I don't know of a lot of tribes on official that have sheep that are able to do this. So we'll do a video on this for sure, on how to raise them, what they're used for, stats on their mutton and stuff like that. So this is really cool update. And then the final update before we end the episode is the tribe. So as of right now, there are no more members coming into the tribe. The good news is, as you guys just saw, Bad Chicken, he is our newest member, and he is currently in the trial period. And then we have Abe Lincoln, who is also in the trial stage, but he's about to be. I mean, we know him well enough that he's not really in a trial period. It's just kind of, we're getting him used to the base and everything around it, and bringing him up to speed. So, if you guys want to welcome them into the tribe, they passed the process. Hopefully, everything goes well, and we're really excited to have them. That's the biggest news. We're super excited, and we're just wishing for the best on all accounts of that. And hopefully you guys enjoy them in the videos as well, with future rating videos and just all around taming and farming and things like that. So, thanks for sticking around, guys. Thanks for going through the long haul. Ooh, a little bit of rubber band. Thanks for going through the long haul of the update. This is kind of just to sum up everything. Be expecting that building video on Thursday, and be looking forward to that awesome Quetz video on Saturday. I ended up solo taming it, but it only took us 4 Quetzes to get to that final Quetz. And there's a little bit of heartbreak in the middle of that video. No spoilers, but something really sad happens. I absolutely love you, Abe, but that video, I get a little depressed and I cry. So, Vomer's laughing because you guys will get to see that. Look forward to it. It's really fun, really awesome, and it's just kind of an intro into things. So, thanks so much, guys. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and if you want to, leave a comment. They're always appreciated, and I'll definitely get to talking to you guys in there. I also have a Discord channel if you feel like joining. It's a great place to just talk and learn more about the tribe and learn more about us. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.